What do you think?
And those that watch my podcast, I'm extremely transparent about my infidelity in my past marriage. And one thing, as you hear me say, I did this episode called To Cheat or Not to Cheat with Joey Greco, who was the former host of the TV show Cheaters. And he was on that episode. He was on that episode that I disclosed that information on. I put that together like that. But I took full responsibility. I never talk about what she could have did, what she should have done, or whatnot. I cheated because I had a lack of integrity, point blank, and the period. And all the other stuff doesn't matter. I had a lack of integrity, and that's what it is. And so if people look at other people's decisions as a deficiency in them, then they won't take on that responsibility, no matter what it is. I mean, it's like that is that person's problem, and you need to walk in that freedom. And I know it's hard and it's easier said than done, but it's the fact. There's no other option of that, because she still could have cheated on me after I cheated on her, but she chose not to. And she had, quote unquote, by the hood standard, she had every right to get back at me, so to speak, but she didn't. And so it's 100% my lack of integrity.
You know, I would say that, and this is just me being transparent, when I was cheating, because, you know, I've been cheating. I didn't cheat in my marriage, but I've cheated on people. And I've said publicly, my cheating really was insecurity within me. It had nothing to do with other people. It had everything to do with me feeling like I'm not enough, with me feeling like I didn't love myself enough, and I didn't feel like anybody could love me wholly for everything that I was. So I always had outs because of my own personal insecurities, my own personal inadequacies. And so I say that now to everybody that I, you know, in the past that I've ever, you know, we cheated or anything like that. It had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with what I was dealing with internally, that unfortunately I bled on people that didn't cut me.
Oh, talk about it. Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And I think I think with men, it also, I mean, because a lot of men, it starts with ego, you know, like a lot of things is, especially when you haven't, like, Laterras, you've done your work. And I really would love for people to know more about you as a person, because I think you're so dope. I think your story's dope. I think everything about you is dope. But I think that, like, a lot of men, they go from a place of ego, like, I'm going to do things to protect my ego. So if anything, like, when you look at that and how they move and how men I've seen move, which, Laterras, you can argue with me at any point, but I feel like primitively it's to protect the ego. So anything at all costs to protect the ego. If I feel like this potentially can lead to rejection, or this could potentially lead to pain and hurt, I'm going to take myself out because I'm afraid of my ego being hurt. I cannot handle or hold my ego being bruised. So therefore, this person rejects me, I go sleep with 10 other people in order to fill me back up.
100%.
It's all about ego, you know?
Yes.
And so I think it also goes back down to, like, if he's cheating, it may be something that he's feeling about himself, where I think a lot of men, well, I'm talking.
I don't think it's maybe. I think it is something he feels about himself. Every time I cheated on my wife, it was always internal.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.